Hello, boys and girls, and welcome this afternoon. A lot of people complain that I don't dress up enough. Okay, I'm dressing up. And I got my boot knife out. Excuse me, a little frog in the throat. So, those people on my emails, I have dressed up. And today's subject is we're going to cover a lot of stuff, and this is called jumps. Now, LA Prepper was wondering, what's a jump? A jump is either a sociological or technological phase that people goes through in 10-year periods. Okay, do you understand that? Now, a lot of people don't understand what the jump is. Okay, a jump is change in society. Like we jumped from the 1900s to the teen years. We had World War One. We went from people dressed like Victoria era costumes like what I'm wearing into modern day clothing. Think about it, folks. And we also had a big jump in technology. Before World War One, a lot of people rode horses. After World War One, a lot of people drove cars. Excuse me. Drove a lot of cars. So think about it, folks. Do I have your attention? Okay, I could talk to this about 4 hours, but nobody wants to hear 4 hours of technical stuff on jumps, both sociologically and technologically. The last one we had was in the odds of 2000s. That was 2007. What occurred in 2007? This is before the financial stuff, multi-computer. We entered third age of digital. Digital starts way back in the 90s and slowly it creeped up and hit us in 2007. A lot of people forget about it. A lot of people with their mouths open and forget the whole thing. They didn't know what was going on. What happened was we had smartphones. Smartphones overnight changed the face of the world. And people were like, still didn't understand. Okay? Now you see a little cowboy right there. Anyway, smartphones in 2007 changed the world. A year later, we had the financial disaster. Boom! Okay? Now I'm doing the top hat and I have to keep your attention because I have no idea why people don't like my beautiful face. All right? And for some weird reason, I'm attracting either on my analytical scales old guys around 50 up to 80 years old, or young women between the ages of 18 to 35. I have no idea what's going on about that. Okay, first thing is we got to do a shout out. Shout out to Christy Castellan John. I hope I didn't mangle your name, Christy. Welcome aboard. If you don't know, it's mostly I do a little bit of weird things, and also I do mostly survivalist stuff and some prepping stuff and some weird stuff on the side. So if you like weird stuff, if you like Christian history, if you like odds and ends of the universe, then you're in the right spot. Okay, that's Christy Caskey John. I hope that's right. If not, throw me a... You don't have any videos, so use your smartphone and take a little pic and send a VR and say hello to Uncle Alan. And those people who just came in, it's Uncle Alan or Diebulfrog79. I prefer Diebulfrog70. Oops, gotta give him a picture free. 79. Okay, this is a kind of interesting little knife. It's a tomahawk brand China. Works good. Nice little hog sticker. Oops. There we go. Nice little hog sticker. Okay, we're at the 5-minute point. Put that away. Sharpen this puppy sharp. And I cut myself a couple of times on it. Okay. All right. We discussed time jump. We shout out to Christy. Welcome aboard. And let's see. Okay. We're going to go through another time. Not time. Don't say time. Okay. You didn't hear time or space or medical physical stuff. All right. Don't listen to that part. You too, LA Prepper, don't listen to that part. Okay, if you live in LA, if you live in California, if you live in Colorado, MD, oh, that's Maryland. Hey, Maryland Prepper, didn't forget about you. Or is it MD Prepper? Can't remember. One of those guys. Hi. Anyway, that, New Jersey, MA, I think it's Michigan. Michigan or Massachusetts. I think MA is Massachusetts. Well, somebody write it in the comments. And Connecticut. I think it is Massachusetts. Okay. Massachusetts, Connecticut, New York State, New York City, and Illinois, Cook County, and Chicago. Now, I always pick up weird little knives in my travels. This is one of my little favorites from Cold Steel. It's called the Black Hunter. They don't make these anymore. They just continue it. A lot of people didn't understand how to use this, but I really like it. It's a nice little pocket knife. You know, if you kind of see like this character, do you want to steal my wallet? I don't think so. So that gets your attention. Okay, next jump. It's 2018, 2019, 2020. All right? Put that down in your notebooks, boys and girls. Notebooks are better than computer because it's right there and you remember what you wrote. It doesn't go out when the power does. Evil laugh. Okay. Those places you're going to feel it first. Where's the country? It'll be a couple months, couple years, but it'll go down the road. These are the areas that's going to get hit first. So it doesn't matter if you have a bug out bag. It doesn't matter if you trained in 100 skills. It doesn't matter if you can jump tall buildings with a single bound. All right, doesn't work, folks. Okay, give it back in the frame. Sorry about that. Like I said, I got about 1,029 videos to go, and you got to remember, folks, I'm doing this for fun and also pass on a little secret information that you're not supposed to know. Okay. Okay, those areas are affected, especially people in New York. You're going to get hit really bad. Remember, this year, next year, and year 2020. Been warned. Okay, and you can't find easy answers on it. So LA Prepper and Matt A, you're not going to get easy answers, and I'm not going to tell you. Because who wants to see your brains explode? Explode. Put that away. Doesn't really look like a knife. It has a nice pocket clip right here. It's in the pocket. I carry this in my shirt pocket. Nobody thinks it's a knife. It's just kind of weird. I'm keeping this video short. This month I'm going to do more on Good and Cheap book. How to eat good and cheap. And I know Admiral Pepper. Yeah, I do cover stuff that are dry and other stuff. But we got to put in some fresh fruits and vegetables like Hubble Cat set. Is it Hubble's Cat? Yeah, Hubble's Cat says Sorry about the slurs in my speech. This side, I can't remember which side. I got a little bit of Bell's palsy, so I can't speak too well. And also my face is half paralyzed. I don't know, I can't remember which side. I'm going to see my neurologist later this month. Okay, like I said, Uncle Alan's really sick. I take a shot glass of pills every day and another one in the evening. So, like I say, I'm having fun. You guys had to stay on Earth and suffer through hell. So we're about the 10-minute phase. I'm trying to make it not too long because I tend to scare the hell out of people. If you like and subscribe, please do. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Write anything. Got questions? Put it in the comments. There's some stuff I won't answer because A, you can't help stupid people, and B, you're not supposed to know it. And if you like the top hat and the cowboy tie and the vest and stuff, write it down in the comments. Now I'll be back in a few minutes and we're going to discuss something else. Okay?